All successful revolutions depend on popular support. In the general election of December 1918, we, the Irish people, said yes to the pursuit of the Republic. But did any of us know what that really meant? Did we say yes to physical force revolutionaries? Did we say yes, we are prepared to go to war in pursuit of national independence? What we did say was yes to Sinn Féin's Republican policy. Its election manifesto committed Sinn Féin to using any and every means available to render impotent the power of England to hold Ireland in subjection, whether through military force or otherwise. Sinn Féin also promised that its new Ireland would be run in a fairer, more competent and more Irish way. In return for the support it received, Sinn Féin made certain promises. The democratic programme of the First Dáil, pronounced in this room on the 21st of January 1919, promised the Irish people that things would get a lot better, that their welfare would be a #1 priority. Not only would this not happen, for many Irish men, women and children, life would get worse. The Limits of Liberty is the story of Irish independence, how governments of the early decades of independence were preoccupied with one overriding issue: power. Power held by small elites in what would become one of the most centralised countries in Europe. On that Tuesday in January 1919, the leader of the Labour Party, Thomas Johnson, shed tears as he listened to the democratic programme being read out. He and the Sinn Féin TD, Sean T. O'Kelly, were the authors of the document. But in truth, the whole event, the Declaration of Independence, read out on the day by Cathal Brugha, the message to the free nations of the world, the democratic programme, they were all just political theatre. High rhetoric. More cynical men like Kevin O'Higgins, were later dismissive of those words. Largely poetry was how he described the democratic programme. It shall be the first duty of the government of the Republic to make provision for the physical, mental and spiritual well-being of the children.
To secure that no child shall suffer hunger or cold from lack of food, clothing or shelter. Now, it's unambiguous. You can't say that maybe they meant something else. It's very clear what was promised there. And it was our contention, and you could argue that it's the contention of the left today, that this has never ever been the first duty, or indeed the 21st duty of the government of the Republic. Dreams of liberty collide here with the realities of power politics. In the end, much would be promised, but little delivered. That was how the story would go. And Kevin O'Higgins knew that. In truth, it would take nearly half a century before the people would force the state to start delivering on the promises of that day.